Alright, so last week I was walking off of Park Street, going into the Green Line, and like always, I was eavesdropping on a pretty loud conversation of an older couple that looked like they reached the peak of their relationship about a good 5 years ago, and now they're just doing it for the kids, but that's besides the point. As their conversation was continuing, the wife had randomly asked the husband,
"Honey, before or during our relationship, have you had any regrets?"
He took a pause and looked the opposite track heading outbound and said,
"No, honey, you gave me the love of my life, which is our kid. And if you did that, then that's enough for me."
Cap.
Now with the album out, are you paying attention to what people are saying?
He said this with the most monotone, melancholy, sarcastic response. And the crazy thing is, he'd even give her the respect of even looking at her. He just gave the mild stare. And right there, that let me know, nah. This nigga regrets this, and he regrets that he settled for this. Whenever I hear someone say or imply that their whole life they wouldn't change anything since they got to where they were and couldn't be any happier, I think they're full of themselves. Let's be real. We all have regrets.
You're kidding me. No, I'm not kidding you, Will. That's why I'm not talking right now about some girl I saw at a bar 20 years ago and how I always regretted not going over and talking to her. I don't regret the 18 years I was married to Nancy. I don't regret the 6 years I had to give up counseling when she got sick. I don't regret the last years when she got really sick.
Cap.
I have so many regrets in my that you would have thought that I lived 3 lives simultaneously. But to dismiss the fact that you don't have any regrets is the purest bullshit anyone could ever say. We all wish that we could have went left, but we ended up going right. And now we're backtracking so much that when we get a chance to take that right, we regret the effects of that right so much that we wish that we went left, because at least when we took that left, we were getting used to the effects of that left. It's crazy because it's a cycle of regret because of regret for regret. It's crazy because regrets are like post-nut clarity or no-nut clarity for the ladies. And there's integrity behind it. We're doing it, we aren't thinking, oh, well, I shouldn't be doing this and I should stop, but, or, no. Never that, because it's fun until it's not. And that's what makes regrets fun. The stories behind the cringe of hindsight. I think we should all be full of regrets, so much that it makes us want to be better. That's what mine did. I regret that mine. But look at me now, I'm here, and I've accepted that for what it is. I feel most people don't like to admit that they have regrets, because if they do admit, then in a way they imply that unconsciously that they weren't good enough at the time and failed at making the right decisions in those moments.
And I'm not saying people don't make mistakes. Let me be clear. We can make mistakes. We can say things and we say, oh, you know what? If I could get a do-over, or let me apologize for it, let me humbly admit to where I was wrong. But what I find in a lot of us is, I got a hard time saying I'm sorry. I can't say I'm wrong because I'm almighty powerful. I'm Mother Nature. I'm Mother Earth. I'm the Christian of all Christians. So you watch these people and then you watch our community say, don't worry about your integrity. And that's the part when I say, y'all, but don't you see we're failing like that?
When you accept regret the same way you accept failure, then we all look back and admit looking back is a bitch, but it was fun while it lasted at that moment when you thought that you were making the right decisions. But now you're making the conscious choice to make the decisions that will fulfill you in the long run. Fill me up with regret. Fill me up to the fullest. Fill me up to the brim. Fill me up. Because regret is fuel to get it right the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, however many times, and show them the fun of fucking up.
Bye, have a great time.